ask Kid Rock.
I don't know.
He was meaning Chris Rock.
Chris Rock.
He's like, what's that guy? The comedian?
Kid Rock.
What is his name? Stone?
Kid Rock.
Johnny Stone? What's that black guy? What's that?
Bow with the ball, the bang a dang diggy diggy. What does that mean? I think that's a racist term.
He was gonna go, but this is what I'm saying. Like, come on, Jackie, don't go into like tattletale victim mode. That's
you can't
stand up to yourself. Don't fucking bring Chris Rock's words in there. Like, those niggas get to say what they want, and then we can't. That's the thing. I'd ride all day long with white people complaining. Long as you don't bring in woe is me.
Yeah, don't try to.
Please don't.
Yeah.
Please, not woe is me. Like, look at how we have to struggle now in this world of unfairness. Are you fucking eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a nigga by the toe? Why don't you suck my dick? Like, just go with it, Jackie, and deal with it. Don't bring Chris Rock in there. Oh, he can say this, but I can't.
I didn't. I brought Kid Rock in.
7,000-year-old Jew, like that said things his entire life. Now somebody presses him, and now he's upset, and he's gonna bring a black guy's name, and that gets to say. That's the thing why I never wanted to talk about none of this shit. Because that's the one thing that black people at least had, is we did get complete ownership of language.
Oh, yeah,
that's the one thing we got to do is I didn't insult anybody, anytime, anywhere. And that was like an unwritten reparation. That was like, we can't give you money, but I'll give you hip-hop. We get to like kind of enslave white children mentally, and comedy we get to like say anything we want to express how we feel.
Right.
And it was a quiet little deal we had with society. Now it's like this fucking guy, Jackie Mason, who has been around, probably said anything. He probably knew what's the Jewish gangster? He probably knew him.
That guy.
You know, Hyman Roth. He probably knew him or whatever. And now he's, what about that Kid Rock? That disrespectful shit. Now it's like I would be on his side if he would just stand up like an old man, but he's not. He's going out like kicking and screaming like a bitch. And I'm like, that's why it's hard for me to pay attention to white people, because it's like I can't roll with this.
Yeah.
The plight of the white man. And I talked about this when I did the show that time. You guys let me do the show when y'all was off. This guy sent me an email that was like, dude, you don't understand, man. You don't understand what it's like. And I go, did you just like imply that there's a plight to the white man?
Right.
And I asked that, and there's white people that believe that there's a plight. And for me as a black guy, it's like, look, I don't mind you complaining, but please don't forget who you're talking to.
I do believe in this day and age there is a plight of the white man. I don't think it.
Can you
I wouldn't
either
compare
deal with it or don't force me to like go, oh yeah, I understand.
I'm not going to use it to try to make anyone else's plight seem less.
Yes.
Like that, but there's absolutely a plight. The white man is pretty much the only group that you can really goof on these days with complete impunity.
And it's a pretty new plight though.
I don't know.
I mean, it wasn't a plight during Jim Crow. Like that's the thing.
I give it the last 10 years.
No, longer than that.
You think more than 10
There
years?
were so many black comics doing that white voice
I think
years ago. That white voice thing.
I think that's
where, honey, I'm mowing the lawn.
And for some reason, that's funny because a black guy's doing it. Oh, look, he's imitating a real white person.
Yeah, you're right about that. I think that's where it started, but then it slowly started segging into like sitcoms and commercials.
When you watch a commercial and you see
other things,
it's always. There's like now because every commercial's got to be interracial. So there's like a white woman and her good black friend over the house, and they're looking at their two incompetent black and white husbands out back barbecuing as they're exploding the propane thing. Yeah. And they're just our men, what idiots.
Well, if you watch,
so it's somehow it's kind of transcending even just whitey. It's just men.
It's destruction of men.
Yeah,
and that's what I'm saying. I don't. Not all of it's the banana in the tailpipe for me. My thing is
banana in the tailpipe.
I get very annoyed at just the victimization. I can't. You gotta talk to me and make me feel better about listening to a white guy be victimized, because socially, you can't be white no more. Like, meaning you can't just run around being a white guy, which means being autonomous.
Yeah.
Like back in 40, like 1940 or 50 or whatever, you hang a nigga, right? This is the thing. You didn't even have to explain hanging a nigga. It was pictures of a nigga hanging or being burned by a tree, on a tree or something, with people taking the shout-out pictures.
All the guys are just kind of standing around. Yeah.
And you never had to explain that.
Right.
Like now, all you really have to do is explain being attacked for being a racist. Like now, you the only crime that you ever have to face now in terms of this, of being a plight of the white man, is fucking explaining yourself. If you're accused of being the worst thing a white guy could be,
which is
racist.
Right.
Other than that, though, that seems like quite an easy world to live in.
It's a scarlet letter now, though. You can't explain away if you're tagged a racist now. You can't explain it away. I was watching I guess what the hell is that Greta Van Susteren on?
Fox.
What channel is she on?
Fox.
One of them. They're
And
all the same.
she goes, and let's go to our expert, Mark Furman. And instantly I'm like, that's the nigga guy from the OJ trial.
Mark Furman.
Like, how long ago was that?
Yep.
But still, in my head, it was like, oh, there he is. He's the guy that blurted it out and had to, be persecuted and about that. And finally, 20 years later, he's got a gig on Fox News because people kind of, I guess, let him, get a job.
But I'm a lot of times I'm on the side of just fair. I really am. Like the Imus thing, the fucking the Michael Richards thing. Fairness to me is I'm a reasonable motherfucker.
Yeah.
And I was on stage in Denver, and I did a joke about, I said, look, it's, let's be happy because you can just, I was adding some of the news shit. You can get attacked by a chimp. You can get da-da-da. You don't know what can happen. And I go, you can be lost at sea, and even worse, you could be lost at sea and be black. And then and people are like, oh, I said, hey, if I go sailing, I'm taking a white baby on a keychain in case my boat go down.
On a keychain.
And you will look for me when my boat go down.
You ain't calling off the search anytime soon. That is awesome.
Now people were like,
white baby on a keychain.
And I go, listen, you don't have to be black to know that they look for these two niggas for a day and a half. The search was off. I know they died. But if it was a white baby or a white teenage girl, we'd be still looking for them. Don't fucking leave me, white people, because I said that. Fair is fair.
That is great.
Aren't they still looking for that Natalie Holloway girl?
Of course they are.
Nancy Grace every day has some white baby on TV.
Natalie Holloway or a white baby.
Natalie Holloway is gone. Her ghost is saying I'm dead. And they're like, no, we're going to find your body. Don't pay attention to her ghost.
There's a few big black guys just floating out there somewhere.
These motherfuckers did like they did the fucking hand over the eyebrow twice.
Yeah, where?
From the shoreline.
Them niggas couldn't have lived. It's
That's really good, man.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like, just be fair. There's no need for you to go be defensive because I said they ain't look for no niggas. They didn't.
If you watch the news, black children just don't go missing.
What?
They don't go missing.
What black child are you looking for?
Go missing? Nobody crazy. They don't go missing.
Nancy Grace has a white baby on TV every day. What that does is it makes me go, come on, bitch, enough.
Yeah.
It's like not that you don't feel for a dead baby. You just go, are you serious? Every day, this baby's more important than everybody else? Everybody else? And it wasn't
fair,
a white
though,
guy.
because you guys get the convenience store robbery guys.
There was a white guy that was missing in that thing, too. And the story's kind of fucking crazy. They are dead. But it's just, Natalie Holloway's dead.
Gone.
So dead.
She's dead.
Dead. Just bones at this point.
Van Susteren got where the fuck are the black football players' parents?
Yeah, they don't show
wondering what happened.
What happened? Where'd they go?
My son, he was in NFL. Where is he? What happened?
Well, we assumed their...
He got sold into sex slavery.
We assumed their net worth to be about a quarter tank of helicopter fuel. Then we went back and...
They searched for these niggas for a day and some change. Give me this white baby. I'm renting white babies to take sailing with me. And then I'm here. I'm going down.
That's crazy.
That's really good.
What about fucking John Kennedy? They sent out like Navy destroyers to look for this motherfucker with radar. Submarines.
Just to get the body back.
Every kind of fucking military vehicle.
And here's the unfair statement, because I like to think like a white guy. I get taken over. Well, John F. Kennedy.
Yeah.
So basically, you have to tell me that if I'm look for me. Yeah. Don't let me just be dead in the sea. Fucking send the troops. Send that motherfucker with the giant diving bell helmet.
Right, yeah. And to walk around.
And the iron shoes, and you walked, and then...
They would walk the entire ocean to find John.
Oh, hell yeah.
They would have
found
a bunch of those niggas with the giant helmets just walking at the bottom of the ocean.
That little plane, and they found every one of them inside there. That little plane. They had...
And they weren't even sure where it went down.
Radar, sonar, fucking submarines, submersibles, robots.
Fucking second-tier football players. You get...
Sorry.
Who goes there?
Sorry.
They didn't hear him.
Some fucking tourist with a snorkel.
You think any missing black guys out in the ocean? Going once.
Hello. Football black guy. You out there? All right, be quiet for a second. No? All right, turn around. We're going in. I'm starving.
It is what it is. That's the truth.
You don't have to be a fucking black person to know how unfair that is. I'm not a rambling fool. They look for white people till the end.
White baby on a keychain. They make me laugh all day.
God damn.
All fucking day. There's a part 2 to the Jackie Mason thing I want to squeeze in here. Because the show is going to be flying by. We got Jay Moore coming in, Kat Von D. Lots to do, but more on Jackie Mason. And listen, one of his people trying to just get him in the car.
Get him in the car to shut him up.
Hey, I'm not saying. Why don't you ask Rock? Why don't you ask Kid Rock? What's his name?
I can't get in the car.
The comedian.
Get in the car.
What's the comedian's name? Rock?
Chris Rock.
Chris Rock. What about why don't you ask him what he said about white people? What the names he called Bush?
What did he say about white people?
Ask him what he called Bush.
Okay,
why don't you ask any black person? Why do you only ask white people? White people have no freedom of speech. I'm telling you. You and that's it.
Oh, that's what it is to me?
That's right.
Okay, well, Jackie, I still like your show, man. I used to watch you back in the days on Channel 7.
You're a lowlife trying to pretend that I'm some kind of a racist.
I've never said you were racist, but you're saying it.
That's what you're implying.
You're implying that. I've never made that statement.
Whatever I said doesn't mean anything because I'm a comedian. That's my business.
Well, comedy is your life. I'm not mad at it.
Bravo to Jackie Mason, man. Bravo.
He went off. Holy shit.
All that stress that built up after making Caddyshack 2 finally got to that Jackie Mason.
That awful
He finally had it.
I wish it was Pat Cooper.
Pat
Cooper, they wouldn't even...
Oh, wow.
What was that? Chris Rock. Kid Rock, the comedian. Kid Rock.